Good evening, everyone. Hope you are well. Welcome to Friday's Facebook Live. We are going to have a little bit of fun tonight. It's all going to be about a little quiz just to see whether you guys have been paying attention, and bits and pieces on the history of Delkim products, you know, how to use them, all sorts of little bits and pieces. I've got a whole load of questions here, and it's just for fun, and hopefully it will also be of some benefit to as people who might be watching will get answers to questions they might well be asking. So we'll see who is the Delkim Clever Clogs, and we'll go from there. So if you just join us, hello. We're going to take about 5 minutes or so before we get going. We're going to have a quiz tonight. So if you're wanting to be part of this, it's going to work. I'm going to ask one question at a time, and whoever answers first on the chat then gets a point, and I will add it up, and there will be a winner, but it's just for fun, a bit like the BBC. I'm just seeing how this goes, and we'll go from there. So it's a good recap on what we've been doing, and hopefully a bit of fun, bit of entertainment for half an hour or so. Just want to make sure that everybody is okay, obviously, and don't forget all the stuff we've been doing on here is on YouTube. It's on our on our stream on the Facebook as well. If you just scroll down, we're keeping it there, but everything's going on YouTube as well. So if you guys want to see it, then you can always refer back to it. Some of it's been better than others, I'll give you that, but you know, I'm trying my best. And let's see how we get on. Another 3 weeks, I might be pulling my hair out and have a massive long beard. So we'll have to see how we go. But why don't we give it a go? Let's just wait a couple of minutes. If you've got any questions, let's just check on the chat now just to see what's going on. If everybody wants to type their chat in here, let's have a look. Oh, we've got some messages come up. So off we go. Let's have a look. Let's do a little test message. And say hello, see if it works. Let's make sure that we've got everything up and running tonight, because that would be handy, and then we can go from there. So if you want to say hi, say hi. If you want to put something on there, then we'll see that everything's working before we start the quiz. That's a few things coming up. Let's have a look. Let's just check. I'm trying to do things with fancy websites, which maybe might not be the best thing to do, but we'll have a look and make sure everything's working before we go any further. To be fair, give it a couple of minutes, let everybody get themselves ready. I hope you've been swatting up on your stuff, making sure you've got yourself ready for what we're going to be doing today. Let me just double check what's going on, and then we can get up and running. There's going to be some questions on old stuff, new stuff, history. It's going to be a guess what it is round. So let's see. Right, we've got people coming through, so that's good. That's good. People from all over the place. Obviously, we're on Facebook and we're on YouTube. So that's useful. I think it's useful anyway, and we should be okay to everywhere else. So I'm flicking between all my little fancy bits, and you can all hear me, so that's all good. So shall we get started then? I've been waffling for 5 minutes, and let's see what's going to go on. So let's start with, and I've got them written down on my iPad here so we can see what's going on, and that's me just check that over there, and then I can see you and everything else. Look at this, I've got the technology, I just refuse to use it. Let's have a look. Just move that over there. Man fiddles about with computer. There we go. Right, so let's see how this is going to work. Hopefully there's plenty of you there to be doing this, or else this is going to be a very short competition. Let me just see that everybody's online. And how many we've got? You've got a few people there. Right, off we go then. So we're going to go from question 1 then. This is a quiz tonight. If you just joined us, we're going to have a quiz. There'll be questions being answered, and there'll be stuff coming up. So if it's useful to you, then you'll get the answers that you need from what we're doing. So we're going to start with question 1 then, live from Northampton. It's the quiz of the week. All right, so here's an easy one to start with, and the first one to type the answer gets the point. Where does the name Delkim come from, please? And I need the full names of the two people it came from. So let's just see who's going to answer this first. So where does the name Delkim come from? I need the names of the two people, full names. So first name, surname of the two people that the name Delkim comes from. Is this going to work? I hope so. It's a bit quiet. Waiting for an answer. Who's going to be the first one? Oh, Tom Cotton. It's close. Nobody. Got half a point coming here. Who's going to put the full? Who's going to get it down? So there's two people. If nobody gets it, then we'll move on to question number 2. Then if nobody gets it, Tom Cotton at the moment. No, you've got the first bit. Two people have got the first bit. We're waiting for the second bit. So the history was there. I have mentioned it before. Boom! Craig Sawyer. Hello. Point to you. You're Mr. Clever Clogs. Wow. Actually, not quite. But I'll give you it. It's Del Romang, not Romany. Del Romang and Kim Donaldson. That is the answer. So, Craig Sawyer, you get point number 1. I'm going to write this down so that people will get points. And then somebody who has the Clever Clogs at the end will get it. So, Del and Kim's not good enough. Derek Trotter and Kim Bassinger. Paul Sherman, very good, very creative. Very good. Okay, so that's question 1 done. So this does work. So bear with us. It could be a bit of fun. I've got a few questions here. We'll see how much time we got. So question number 2. So this is the first few ones about history. What were the first alarms Delkim started to convert in the late 70s? So what were the first alarms Delkim started to convert in the late 70s? So let's see who comes up with this one. Nobody's answered it yet. So yeah, it is going to be a bit based on your internet connection and stream. Tom Cotton, no. Herons, Nicholas Atwell, well done. Heron heads, that's correct. Heron heads were the first ones that we started to convert in the late 70s. So they were the little antenna type indicators that we first, or my dad and Kim first started stripping the insides off and making them work better, and had an LED in them, and just pimping them up really. That was done in the late 70s just to cover a bit of pocket money for them to go fishing. So, and this one's going to be, it's first one on the draw again then. What was the name? And some people have already said this, but you're gonna have to be first on the draw now after I've said it. What year, sorry, I'm going to do this one. What year was the first true Delkim alarm released? What year was the first true, our own Delkim vibration alarm? What year was that first released? So wait for that to come through. Waiting for a few answers to come through. No, not 89. Getting a couple of people with 89 written down. No, it's not 89. I'll give you a clue. It's in the 90s. 1992. Nick Carter. There it goes. Come through. Thank you very much. Nick Carter. 1992 was when we first released our standard alarm with the vibration sensor. Our original first ever alarm was 1992. So, Nick Carter, you get the point on that one. So far, Craig Sawyer got question 1 right. Then Nicholas Atwell. And then Nick Carter. So that's 3 questions down. I'm just amending that. Okay, we've done that one. Okay, this is an easy one, hopefully. So, let's see. Are we ready? Question number 4. Eyes down for a full house. What country are all our products made in? What country are all our products made in? So, it's question 4. So what products are all our products made in? Yes, Tom Cotton, I'm sure it wasn't 89. It was definitely 1992. Vincent Mari. UK. Yes, I'll accept UK. So Vincent on YouTube. Vincent, you have got yourself a point. So Vincent, well done. Vincent Mari. He's been watching us for a couple of days now since we've been on YouTube. So well done. I count the United Kingdom still as a country, though it might not be all one place very, very soon. But there we go, there we go. Okay, so if you just joined us tonight, we are doing a quiz. So if you want to get on board, you just have to type the answer into your chat, onto the chat, and then we will be answering that as quickly as you can. Danny Silver, no, definitely not China, my friend. Definitely not. Right, number 5 we're on now. What alarms can you use the smart clips with? What alarms can you use the smart clips with? So smart clips are the little line clips that clip on to the rod. So what alarms can you use the line clips with? I might accept a couple of different answers on this, but let's see if anybody... Oh, there we go. Yes. Good answer. Michael Hailstones. Michael. I hope he's got more than one question right in a row at the moment. So Michael Hailstones. Any alarm in the world you can use with a smart clip. Fits on any rod. It works with any bobbin. Works with any hanger. So it's a universal line clip for anyone who wants to use it. Okay. So we've done question 5. Let's have a look. Let's go with number... Yes, so here we go then. Question number 6. Sorry, 6. What alarms do our illuminated hangers work with? What alarms do our illuminated hangers work with? And let's wait for the first one to come through. What alarms do our illuminated hangers work with? Oh, let's see. Let's see if anybody gets the right answer. I'm waiting. Yes. Let's see if anybody has it absolutely spot on. I will go. I've got on my stream. It is. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. John Paul Halliday. All Delkims. That is correct. I will accept that because it's all Delkims. Except the very first ones, but all Delkims work, the ones that we know of that most people will have, all Delkims work with our visual indication system. So that's the plus range and the new digital range work with our hangers, our visual indication system. So Halliday, Mr. Halliday, John Paul, you have got yourself a point there. So that's question 6. A little bit of a more detailed one. Which one of our hangers has a dual position line clip? Which one of our hangers has a dual position line clip? So let's see. Which one of our hangers has a dual position line clip? Good evening to you, by the way, if you just joined us. We're having a little quiz here. We're having a little quiz. We've got about, I don't know, depends how long we're going for, 20 questions or so. Oh, Alan Sharp nips in there. Somebody didn't type the full name. Slimlight. Alan Sharp. Slimlight is the right answer. So the Slimlight has the dual position line clip. And I have one here. There we go. Just to show you. There you go. So that's got the dual position line clip. Ball bearing and on there. So it's fixed as well. So who was that? Sorry. Let's write that down. Alan Sharp. So still nobody's got more than 1 point yet. So this is going to be close. Or not, as the case may be. So, thank you. Everybody's throwing the answers. It seems to be working. So, Tim Tatchell. No, the new bobbins do not have dual position line clip. Only the Slimlights have a dual position line clip. It's a running clip in the nightlight indication set. So this is the V2 one. So only the Slimlight has a dual position. Okay. What we got. So then we're on to question number 8. My iPad's turned off. I'm doing it semi-professionally. Okay. Ooh. It's a picture round. Well, it's kind of. I'm going to show you something. Let me just get myself ready. I'll show you something, and you're going to need to tell me what this is, well, what we call it anyway. So if you had to get it from our website. So there's two versions, but could you tell me what these are? Okay, what are these? They come with our hangers, and can you tell me what these are called? So let's have a look. Anybody can tell me what these are called. They're not called line clips. Wire form, Tom Cotton. Well, bang in there, Tom. He's got one right in the end. He keeps firing away. So Tom Cotton gets that right. These are called wire form. So this one is the dual carb wire form for fitting your dual carb, and this is the slim carb wire form for when you fit your slim carb, either on the digital range alarms or on your d-loks. Okay, the old style d-loks. Okay, so there's got that right. So question number 9. Are we ready, everybody? Are we ready? What is one of these? Can you tell me what one of these is, please? What do we call it on our spares? If you had to get a replacement one, comes with something that we sell. What is one of these? Okay, let's wait. Let's see if anybody's got the answer to this one. Bit more tricky. No, it's not a d-lok. No, that's not a d-lok. What is one of these? I'll show you that bit as well. Ooh, it's close. Somebody's getting close. What do we call it? Nobody's got the actual name of it yet. They're getting very close. It's not called a bracket. We don't call it a bracket. What's it for? Is it part of? What's it go underneath? What product do you put on it? That might help as well. Ooh, somebody's getting very close. Paul Ruffle, you're very close. Yeah, no. Nobody's got the answer to it yet. Tom Cotton, it is a base. But what's it a base for? It is a base, but what's it base for? Specific one of our products goes on this. So what's it for? It's not a slim carb base, so it's, what is it? What's the other one that we have? Oh, lots of people trying, scratching their heads. Nobody's got it as yet. It's not popping up in my window. No, it's not an alarm base. Okay, what goes on it? Dual carb base. Yes, David Bush. Well done. It is a dual carb base for clipping on your dual carb. That's what it's called on our spares page. It's a dual carb base. You clip your dual carb on it underneath your alarm, and that's what that hooks to. Okay, so it's a dual carb base. And if I had the other one there, I would show you which is the slim carb base, just to make sure you know the difference between the two. If I've got one, oh, it's somewhere in my big pile of nothing. I haven't got one to hand. So that is a dual carb base. So that was David Bush. Well done, David. So we're rattling through these. Hope you're finding this mildly entertaining. I'm trying to keep things as interesting as possible. Right. Let's have a look. Where are we now? Okay, so let's cut through a few more of these. What version of the d-loks and safeties do you need with our new digital alarms? So what version of the d-loks and safeties do you need with our new digital alarms? Anybody got the answer to that? V2, Tom Cotton, he's on there again. So Tom Cotton's got himself 2 points. Thank you very much. So that's great. Lee Nightingale, thanks for your kind words. Hope you enjoy your on-off switch. If you want some decent alarms, you better come to us at some point. So, yes, V2s is the answer. It's V2 safety and V2 D-loks, can you see them? Yes, so that's the answer to that one. So question 10. So Tom Cotton races into the lead with 2 points. He's been watching these things. Okay, here goes. This is going to be a quick one. The new EVD comes with a hard case. True or false? The new EVD comes with a hard case. True or false? True or false? The new EVD comes with a hard case. True or false? Ian White pops up from YouTube. Yes, true is the answer. Ian White, you get yourself a point. So, thank you very much. Those are saying false. No, it comes with a hard case. The new EVD comes with a hard case. The old EV Plus did not come with a hard case. The new one is included. So you get a hard case with it for $59.99. Okay. What we're doing for time? We might just go over 7 here, but we'll do a couple. We'll go through this as far as going. I'm going to try and do 20 questions. Okay, so let's have a look. Bit more tricky. Name 2 features that the new EVD has that the EV Plus didn't or doesn't. So, name 2 features that the EV Plus has, or sorry, the EVD has that the EV Plus didn't. 2 features. Let's see if you can work that one out. EVD, people, the EVD, not the txi-d. So it's the newer, cheaper model. Let's have a look. Ooh, what have people got? What have people got? Features. Yes, okay, Alfredo Stolio, I'll accept that. A full range of sensitivity, response, and a hard case. Yes, it comes with a hard case and has a full range of response. That's different. Hadn't been what I was probably looking for in my mind, but yes, that's right. You could have had mute, and you could have had day-night LED settings, and if you wanted to, and a digital tone. So, but yes, so Alfredo, you get the point there on that one. That is correct. Always a different perspective from people. Man writes stuff down. There we go. Where are we now? Ooh. Let's have a look. Where are we up to? Let's have a look. Pass on that one. How many LEDs? This is a little one for those of you who might know. How many LEDs did the first Plus range receiver have? So how many LEDs did the first Plus range receiver have? Let's see who's going to come up with this one. Bit more tricky. So how many LEDs did the first one have? Tom Cotton, 5. Bang in there. The RX Plus had 5 LEDs. So Tom, you're racing into the lead here with almighty 3 points. So you're doing very well. Or the people just hitting buttons, I think, on the screen. I'm getting all sorts of numbers. 64. Wow, that'd be a lot of LEDs in there. So yes, so that's correct. That is correct. Okay. This one, what can we do now, Swan? Let's just make sure that we've got going through it. Okay, here's a good one for people that should know how to use their products. When sitting by your rods, what setting should you have the switch on the RX Plus Pro set to? When you're fishing by your rods, what is the advised, or what's the best position, or what should you have the switch setting on your receiver to? Boom. Gedgaj, local, L. Yes, that is correct. Well done. Gedgaj gets the point on that one, straight in. On that one, yes, always have the switch on the receiver set to L, local. And then that minimises the range, maximises your battery life, and minimises any interference. You only need to put it into D when you leave your swim. Okay, guys, you're asking questions on here. This is not a Q&A. I don't know whether you've seen that. If there are stuff on here, we'll try and get back to you. We'll come back to stuff the other day. I'm just doing a quiz at the moment. This is a bit of fun for the end of the week. And then if there's anything else at the end, I'll try and tidy it up. But we'll see how we're getting. Anthony Atkins, I am seeing your posts. There we go. You've just sent me one. Are you seeing my post? No. So Get Gouge gets the point on that one. Right, let's see what this one is. Okay. This would be a good one. Let's see how quick you can type on this one. Name 3 things you can access easily on our new app. So we've got the Delkim app. Please make sure you download it if you haven't done so far. Useful for everybody. You know, all Delkim users can get a benefit from our new app. So name 3 things, and you should know this because I've been really pushing the app on all my Facebooks because it's free and it's for you guys. 3 things that you can do easily or access easily on our new app. So what can you do? Spares, returns, and shop. Tom Cotton, you're a very keen Delkim follower. Yes, bang, you're on it again. So Tom has now got 4 points. It's going to take some beating to come to that. We're going to do 5 more questions, people. It's nearly 7, but we're going to rattle through 5 more questions. So thank you. No, Tom got the answer. You're all right. Warranty, user guides, spares, videos, shop, manuals, all those things are correct. You can do all of that. There's everything on there. So please, please, please. You can't get Pornhub on it, though. I'll have a word with the tech people, Ian Murray. See if that's something you can do. I know it's, you know, high, lonely nights in the bivvy. We'll see that. Christepas. Ciao. Kayet. Latvian. Sorry, people. Latvian friend is back. Okay, 5 more questions then. We're going to rattle through them. Here's one for you. There are 8 beep speeds on the new txi-d. What is the default beep speed? So when you first turn it on, what number is the default beep speed on the new txi-d? So when you first turn it on, out the box, or you've set it right to default, what is the default beep speed on the new 4? Headley Penfold. Bang. He knows his stuff. Yes, Headley. 4 is the answer. So, Headley Penfold. I'm just writing these down. Yes, 4. And 4 is equivalent to a TXI Plus or Standard Plus. So, you guys using them, if you're watching or you're joining in or whatever, it's the same. So, you should set your response, which is the same as your sensitivity on your TXI, very similar. Set your response and use it. And then you can start to play with the beep speed once you get familiar with how it's working. But if you just want to use it, turn it on and go. All the defaults are there, and beep speed 4 is how it is out the box. Let's see what we've got. Let's do a couple more. We've got 4 more to go. Name 2 new features on the new RXD receiver. Okay, so something that's different from the old. Name 2 features. Name 2 features on the new RXD. Get Gadge, not on my feed, you're not. I am the quizmaster. My decision is final. DND and Run Light. Tom Cotton is in again. You must be typing very, very quickly. This guy's got an unassailable lead. Tom Cotton again. Yes, DND, Run Light. No buttons or switch. Yes, Wayne Tester. Do not disturb. Yep, DND. That's on the receiver. So digital. Yes, they're all things that you can do. But the receiver's got 2 main features. A Run Light, or being digital receiver as well. DND, Do Not Disturb, and Run Light. Okay, so whizzing through. 3 more to go then. So at the moment, who's in the lead? Tom Cotton's got 1, 2, 3, 4. So he is catchable. If somebody has an absolute flyer, fastest finger, what you doing with it, I don't know, but you've got your fastest finger. I've got a couple to catch you out. Let's see. So 3 more to go. Here we go then. So this will be a bit of fun. What is the maximum number of alarms you can pair into an RxD receiver if you wanted to? What is the maximum amount of alarms that you could pair into an RxD receiver? So let's see who's got their typing finger now. I'll give you a clue. It's more than 6. So 24. Wow. You're having a laugh, Tom Cotton. Tom Cotton, again, 24. This man knows his stuff. You should be doing these, mate. You're going to know more than me. Tom Cotton knows his stuff. So, yes, you can have up to 4 alarms paired into each channel. So you could have, if you wanted to, up to 24 alarms. So if you were sharing, you know, if you were fishing with your family or a friend and you wanted to use one receiver, then you could have all those alarms programmed in, no problem at all. They'd all have different tones, and you could use one receiver shared between 2 if you wanted to. Up to 24 alarms you could pair in there if you wanted to. Bit silly, but it's there because you've got 4 on each channel. Let's see. Okay. Question 19. 2 more to go. That's it. We're just going over 7 o'clock, so 2 more to go. What type of batteries do all our products use? What type of batteries or what size of batteries do all our products use? Let's see who comes in with this one. He might well do, Ian Murray, and good for him too. 9 volt, Vincent Murray. He's back. Yes, Vincent Murray. He has, this is how he's come up first on my feed. So yes, 9 volt. There we go. There's one. It's got a bit of writing on it. But yes, 9 volt. PP3 I would have accepted as well. So 9 volt battery. So Vincent, you've got yourself another point there. So well done to you. And last question. This will be for those who have been watching my lives a bit more eagerly than others perhaps. So last one to finish. How old is my little girl? I have mentioned her a few times on these. How old is my little girl? So that's the last question tonight. She's the one that keeps me going. I have a son as well, and obviously a wife. But how old is my little girl? She is not very old. Still in nappies. 2. Yes. Paul Robinson. Paul Robinson, you get yourself a point. She is 2 years old, 2.5 to be precise, and is keeping me more than active in between doing these things. Okay, so that's your lot for tonight. That is the quiz, the Delkim quiz. I hope you found that a little bit of fun. Let's have a look and tot up and see who is in the lead. Let me have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in second place, dun, 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 Vincent Murray. Well done to you on YouTube. You had 2 points out of 20, but our runaway winner was Tom Cotton. Well done to you. 6 points. That man knows his stuff. So he, just for fun, but he knows his stuff. Congratulations to Tom. Hopefully this was a little bit of fun. I might do it again next Friday. Maybe it helps reinforce some of the things that we're learning about what we're doing there. It is a little bit of fun, and should be taken in such a way. We tried our best just to keep things light. I did a little quiz for my dad's birthday on a Tuesday evening and found that quite fun. It was just for fun. Sorry, Tom. I hadn't thought anything through. I didn't even know whether this would work. So maybe there's something I can sort out. Message me directly and you can win yourself. I'll get you a Delkim mug. Here you go. And a storage tube. So we'll do that for you. So the winner, Tom Cotton, gets himself a mug and a storage tube for knowing a lot about Delkims. And so just message me direct, Tom, and we'll sort out something there. I know everybody's watching this the same. So hopefully, guys, you've had a little bit of fun tonight, just to wind down towards the weekend. I'll be back with you again on Monday. Stay safe, and we'll sort something out for Monday. I don't know what we're going to do yet. You better let me know. If there's anything else you want to cover, and there's things you fancy having a look at, then we can do that. If you want to revisit stuff and do things in a little bit more detail, then I'm quite happy to revisit those things as well. So if we want to go back through sensitivity, response, or clips, hangers, beep speeds, all those kind of things, though they were sort of been mentioned all the way through, or receiver settings, or whatever it is, then let me know, and we'll get there. And then we'll probably do another little quiz again on Friday. I quite enjoyed that. It's quite easy, it's quite simple, quite light-hearted, keeps everybody going, and if there's a little prize at the end, then that makes everybody put a smile on their face. So thank you again for your time. I do appreciate you joining me on these things. Have yourselves a very nice weekend, and stay safe, stay at home, stay strong wherever you are. Thanks for being part of the Delkim family. We do appreciate it, and I hope we'll see you all again on Monday. Good night. God bless.